It's gonna be alright.
Hi guys, welcome back to our yet another episode with Radhika.
And Urvashi.
So in today's episode, you're gonna get a lot of complication, yet you're gonna get uncomplicated with
Us. Okay, so since we are back here again, I would like to ask Radhika, how was your last week? Because I want to get updates and I want them to get updates.
yeah. So last week, I think it was Holi.
Yeah.
And oh my god, we were together on Holi and we had a lot of dhamal.
Yes.
It is a festival of colors, and I think people who are listening in US, they already know also about it. So basically, Holi we had a lot of fun. Though हम इतना थक गए थे because oh my god. So those colors, those have chemicals in it.
Right.
वो आपको इतना थका देते हैं. Plus
we
we were eating like so much.
We were playing also, Radhika. I think we were playing and we were moving around and हम लोगों ने बहुत energy थी हम लोगों में. Holi is a festival where Indians, get really energetic because it's about colors. It's about
a festival of joy.
Being with your people, your friends.
It's amazing. It's a festival of daylight, joyness, colorful.
Yes.
So उस दिन तो उर्वशी आई थिंक जब मैं वापस घर गई हूँ आई स्लेप्ट फॉर अनदर 12 hours. Like out of 24 hours मैं 12 घंटे तो सोती रही हूँ. Like there was no work next day. I couldn't do it.
And you remember,
what about you?
So you remember now I gave you a call and you were sleeping. I had just come back from work. And I told you that I'm really tired, Radhika. हमने कल ही होली खेली and I don't think I will be able to do the podcast.
Oh my god, मेरे पिंपल हो गए हैं यार.
And I also hurt you.
Yeah, she scratched. मतलब oh my god, एक तो कलर लगाने आता नहीं है.
Nails, I have nails.
She scratched me, guys.
So there is a story behind it, and I will not get into it, Radhika. You know what you were doing.
Let's not go there. Yeah.
Yeah. So
we got into a fight, kind of their mess.
Yeah.
So anyways, let's ignore that and get back to the week. So I think last week it was International Women's Day also.
Yes.
And we want to wish every woman out there, like though we are late, but every day is International Women's Day.
You guys are beautiful, you guys are bold, and nobody should tell you who you are. So a very, very happy Women's Day. Just be yourself, just be beautiful that you have always felt on the inside.
Exactly.
So, coming back to our week's update.
गर्मियाँ आ गई हैं.
I was about to talk about the गर्मी बहुत आ गई है. And it's so hot, Radhika, that it's very difficult to step out of the house without a scarf, for me at least, because I walk.
Scarf?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm sweating like a hell.
Yeah, and in the midst of spring से summers आ रही हैं, so I have been changing my wardrobe altogether because there is a lot of rearranging of my clothes. So what about you? Have you done that whole thing? Because India में यही होता है.
I think I am used to it and I knew it that I had to do this week only, because मेरा office वगैरह सब शुरू हो जाएगा. So I kind of over there, just there. It is messy, but हाँ थोड़ा बहुत कर लिया है मैंने.
होना भी चाहिए.
इंडिया
में यही है ना, that I think it's an advantage also that we have 4-5 seasons.
All started from coats and blazers
to
becoming bikini woman there out because it's sweating like hell over here. But I think saying this, but yeah, hell.
I think we're going to put an emoticon of fire also then in between. So that people understand that it's going to get more hot.
Yeah.
It's going to get really
even
really
right
bad.
now when we are recording this podcast, we cannot switch on the fan because then that sound will create a problem in our podcast.
And right now we're feeling a bit better because we've got the AC serviced and now we're able to switch on the AC.
Where is my mist? I have a mist also, guys, with me.
I don't know where is it.
She kept it. Oh, I kept it. There is a mist, guys. So we need it. Maybe after 15 minutes, we might need this.
आज के एपिसोड से पहले तो हम लोग ने जो 2 एपिसोड्स करे हैं उसमें we were constantly sweating क्योंकि हम फैंस भी नहीं चला पा रहे थे, AC भी सर्विस नहीं हुआ था and it was it got really hot. So anyway, coming to this part where I was talking to you about the wardrobe rearrangement.
Exactly.
I was doing this last week only and you will not believe, Radhika, what I found. I don't know if you remember, I had this olive green dress that I wore on my 22nd or 21st birthday.
I think I remember that dress.
So my birthday comes in December and it's a very
she wore it on her birthday.
Cold weather and
beautiful.
But I'll tell you the story. Now wait.
Oh God.
It doesn't fit me. And you know what? I don't know कि वो नीचे से हो रहा है नहीं, वो ऊपर से ही नहीं जा रहा नीचे ना, वो यहीं पे आके अटक गया है.
Oh God, I think every summers or every year we girls
go through this
thing, and it's like discarding your feelings.
I know.
Because clothes are like baby for us, and
So
it's hard for us.
Yeah, I
Oh my
couldn't.
God.
You know what we do now? We girls, we keep clothes thinking that okay, maybe next year I'll fit into this. I'll work out. I'll do this. And our bodies have changed drastically in the last 2 years.
Yes, we keep on growing. Hormones.
Shit. And every 2 years ना क्या होता है, हम पीछे मुड़ के देखते हैं कि यार हम कितने पतले थे उस टाइम पे, and उस टाइम पे हमें लग रहा होता है कि यार राधिका, am I looking fat? I'm looking so fat. यार मैं अच्छी नहीं लग रही. But every second year when we look back at that picture, we're like, damn, हम कितने पतले थे यार.
I know.
So good. And those clothes are not fitting me anymore.
My God.
What about you? I want to know, like, are you going through the same thing? Because I guess you are.
I am. I'm going through hell right now because mostly it's about party clothes. That you get so attached to those clothes because you're like, oh, I'm so comfortable in these clothes and I can go out and party. But then, I have to throw few of the dresses out there because I know this thing that I cannot
you can't
go back
into the same outfit. Your body is now not made for the same outfit.
It won't fit in that thing because some part of ours cannot go back to what it was.
Exactly.
Though we get a slimmer waist or something like that, but I'm sorry, but I can't go back to
it's
that.
Like
thing
you said,
again.
I think कुछ दिन पहले we were talking about something like this, and you said that it's not discarding clothes, it's discarding your feelings.
Yes.
And
oh God.
Because we are aware ना Radhika that हम एक टाइम पे उसमें बहुत अच्छे लगते हैं.
And somehow it make me feel so sad. Like it's okay that I'm discarding clothes, but it's also making me sad about this thing कि यार मैं मोटी हो गई हूँ. I'm talking so negative with myself. I'm shaming myself again and again about this fact कि you have gotten fat, Radhika, lose it. Every day in the morning I do this negative talk to myself that I feel like, oh my God, my day is going to start with a negative talk and now my day is going to go bad. But I feel like this so today guys, we chose to talk about
body image,
negative body image and
body
shame,
yes.
Body shame and everything, because I think that is a topic, Urvashi, I personally go through it every day. And there are a lot of girls, they are talking to themselves so negatively.
Yes.
And I want to tell you all that I am working on it, and I think you are also, because we had this talk last week about this, that when we chose to speak about this.
We chose to speak about it, and we chose that we will not shame ourselves, we will break this perception, and we will ourselves choose outfits that we're not comfortable anymore wearing. So we chose this outfit only because we wanted to be more comfortable, that okay, now people are going to look at us and we have to be okay with it. We can't tell ourselves again and again that we are not.
I want to feel comfortable in my own skin.
That we're not beautiful, or we're not, we're not worthy of, wearing something that we want to and going out of the house. So every time we step out of the house, we're always looking at ourselves in the mirror. And सबसे पहले यार अब क्या होने लग गया ना राधिका कि I think बचपन से, मुझे नहीं लगता कि अब होने लग गया. It's the society that has created this thing. Every time I wake up in the morning, I think you people will also realize this, that जब हम उठते हैं हम सिर्फ मिरर में अपनी बॉडी देखते हैं, अपना फेस देखते हैं. Like I'm checking, like, do I have any dark circles or pimples or white heads and black heads, and how am I looking, my figure,
I agree, I totally agree.
My whole thing, and I'm never checking in with myself that okay, how is my mood today? How am I going to take this day forward? What am I feeling? मेरा क्या zeal है आज, क्या zest है आज, or am I not okay with starting this day? वो सब आता ही नहीं है mind में.
Yeah, I agree with you, because पता है क्या हो रहा है? I'll tell you, ये major problem मेरे को कब से I personally felt कि मुझे कब शुरू हुआ. It's basically when in before puberty hit me, I was a little darker. My skin color was a little darker, guys. So उस time पे I think you were with me and you have seen me going through it. That how वो जो होता है ना कि मजाक में आप स्कूल में बुली हो जाना है आपके कलर की वजह से, आपके वेट की वजह से. Though I was not fat child, but you know I was a little darker. And मेरा नाम काली, कल्लो, because those nickname actually affect you inside. And I started applying those fairness cream to make myself look fairer. It felt like a competition that every day when I have to step into the school, I have to look fairer to get attention, validation, to make myself prove a point कि okay I exist.
And I belong.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, you know, I will not get attention, people will not like me, people will not look at me.
There was a time I started getting jealous from you just because of your skin color.
Yeah, you told me.
That why I am dusky and why you are so fair. I started asking you about it. Ki, what do you eat? Oh, how do you get?
Do you remember?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you remember my reply? Radhika, I put fair and lovely, and it was pathetic. That is the reason that I have started feeling better about myself. But if I go back to that time, I was very uncomfortable with my body weight, with my body shape, and people used to call me that तू मोटी है, बैंगन है, you remember डोसा है,
Yeah,
like बहुत अलग-अलग से नाम थे जो मुझे समझ में भी नहीं आता, and वो क्यों था मुझे नहीं पता, but that really affected me. Those voices I internalized them. I started thinking about myself the same way. I started looking at myself like I'm very fat, and dude, जो उसके बाद मैंने भागना शुरू करा है, और मैं 12th में आके पतली हुई थी.
It was I think the time of a farewell that we have to wear a sari and you know every girl has to look thin, slim and pretty. So yeah,
though it worked in my favor and it motivated me because I was about to
enter college. It made you a healthy, more of a transformation.
Right, but then Radhika, that should not be the motivation.
Because the way you did it was bashing yourself.
Yeah.
You kept on bashing yourself.
Exactly.
You were,
and my idea of doing that, doing the running and the workout was not to get fit.
Exactly.
It was to look a certain way so that I can fit in. In that group of people who look slim, who look beautiful because they are slim.
I totally remember that time of yours, and I also remember that phase of my life also, because I was, as I told ki I was struggling with that color problem. But then suddenly, you know, I started seeing, I had a Facebook account. I made a Facebook account. You remember? Oh my God, Orkut. Anyways, so coming back,
मैंने reply नहीं करा because this is not where we are
because
supposed
that
to go.
is the age you want to get boys' attention and you basically start bashing yourself for everything. And I feel like more of जो हमारा ज़्यादातर bashing होता है वो basically इस तरफ होता है कि यार you need to look fair, you need to look thin, you do not need to have a pimple. Like you can't have a pimple. You are not a human. वो आप ऐसे बन जाते हो, and I feel like कि वो चीज़ right नहीं है.
Obviously.
And every day you are going through it. And also I'll tell you one thing कि normal चीज़ है कि हमारी mothers हमें बहुत प्यार करती हैं, but they also do not realize कि वो जो ज़्यादा धूप में मत जाना, ज़्यादा धूप में मत खड़े होना, tan हो जाओगे, रंग काला हो जाएगा.
I have even heard a lot of mothers telling their kids that because if you don't lose weight or if you don't fit in a certain criteria of how a woman looks, you will not get married.
Exactly,
we are not find a suitable partner.
We are made to apply upturns and everything, you know, every day.
Yeah. I mean, the idea behind
from top
it,
to head.
If you are doing it, there's nothing wrong in that.
Yeah.
The idea behind doing that, the drive of doing that, should not come from a place of self-negative image. It should come from a place that, okay, I want to do it for myself, I want to look healthy, I want to feel healthy, I want to feel fit, not for somebody else, not for the world, not for getting a partner or getting fit in a certain community.
Exactly. And also I remember this phase where I was, you know, I stopped eating, if you know about this. Okay, so I was in college. So over there you had
really slim.
Yeah, because you know over there I was in a girls' college, and every other girl was to get dressed up, and you know you look in a similar kind of a way. There's a एक category है, आपको वैसा लगना है, and it's important for you. Oh my God, I believe I can't. Like it was so hard for me every day that I stopped eating. honestly.
Damn, I think I don't know because we were not in the same college.
Yeah, because I was going through it, and I stopped eating also at a point in my life कि मैं घर पर खाना ही नहीं खाती थी just because I wanted to lose weight, and every day I'm torturing myself to walk. Like अगर मैं मेट्रो से वापस भी आ रही हूँ तो I do not used to take auto or something like that, so that I walk and I lose weight, and it was becoming so unhealthy for me that I fainted at a point. It became so unhealthy that there was, though it was summer time and बहुत ज़्यादा धूप वगैरह थी, but I fainted because of I felt dizzy because I was not eating anything, and then I realized that this is not something, this is not a healthy lifestyle that you're going to live. And I decided that time that I would rather eat a burger जो मेरा मन कर रहा है, जो every day I feel like खा लूँ क्या, and constantly वो चीज चल रही है, नहीं negative bashing. वो इतना ज़्यादा negative हो गया था एक time पे that I started feeling sad about my own self. So today when I see like how I'm growing out of that thing is, today when I see a burger or I feel like having a pizza at 4 a.m. in the night, I will have it. Because यार ठीक है यार, खुशी के लिए खा लो.
Guilty pleasure, यार.
Guilty
It's
pleasure.
okay.
It gives you happiness.
I mean, of course, making that a lifestyle is not healthy, of course. But stopping yourself and completely bashing yourself and putting yourself down for having that one slice, because this is what happened to me a few months ago when I started gaining weight, like what I am right now. When I started gaining weight, I started really bashing myself in my head. I started this negative self-talk that okay, I should not eat this, I should not eat that. But slowly and steadily, of course, the people that love me, people who are around me, they started making me feel
I
better
will
about
always
it.
love you, baby, like this, because what matter for me is
Because
your
I have
heart.
this now.
No, because what matter for me is your heart, and the people who love you, they will always love you
And
like
of course,
that.
we are, I think Radhika, we've come to that stage also where we anyway stop each other, we call out call out each other's bullshit, and we stop each other from doing something wrong and something unhealthy.
Exactly.
If I see you, let's say, drinking every day, I will stop you. If you see me eating every day
She
from
does.
outside, so we will stop each other, but not to a point where we are criticizing each other for that.
Yeah.
कि कितनी मोटी हो गई यार, you don't look very.
Actually, तूने बहुत सही चीज बोली कि there's a thin line कि आपने किसी को समझाना है या किसी को bash करना है.
And people have started, Radhika started opening conversations with this. I have witnessed it. Okay, I've literally lived it. I have met people, back from college and back from other places I've worked with. And Radhika, they start the conversation with, okay, yeah, you've gained weight. Oh, you've lost weight.
हाँ, ये तो बहुत होता है. Like you enter a party.
कितनी काली हो गई यार, मतलब are you okay? तेरा रंग कितना? Who made these conversation
And they think
openers? Starters.
Yeah, it's a normal conversation opener. Like you remember, we went to our mutual friend's birthday.
Yeah.
And she saw me after a long while. Yeah, and I did gain weight, and because obviously I am aging also, I'm developing. So she was walking with me, and मैं कमरे में घुसी, and she just straight away noticed my weight and told me. Everybody was sitting over there, and she made it so obvious that everybody started looking at my body. कि कितनी मोटी हो गई है यार. And oh my god, you saw my face.
I know. And Radhika, इसका तो opposite भी सुना है मैंने, that यार, I think people enjoy the attention when they lose weight, when they get compliments. ठीक है, that's okay, But I don't understand कि ये conversation starters क्यों है. Why can't you open a conversation with asking how are you doing? How have you been? How was your work? Where are you working these days? Or I really like the way you're carrying yourself in this outfit.
It's been made normal only that way. That's what, because today at this stage we realize it.
Yeah. We were also doing this.
Yeah, we were also doing this.
We have been.
I think I have done this to
society.
few of my friends or people like, oh shit, कितनी मोटी हो गई है यार वो. I do not feel proud of it. Because I know वो trauma. आप एक चीज बोलोगे, you never know वो इंसान वो उस चीज को लेकर कब तक बैठा रहे जिंदगी भर. वो बस वो प्रूव करने में लग जाए कि यार I want to become thin. I'm not looking good. I'll tell you one more thing, one more incident that happened with me. In school, imagine. So there was my annual function, guys. I was standing in the front row, and just before a final day, I got a pimple on my nose, and वो भी center में. Oh God, I don't know why this happened. Maybe because of the stress.
Every birthday,
This happens, you know, because
your
of stress.
body gets to know.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
So I got a pimple over here, and the day preparations हो रही है, makeup हो रहा है, and there's a final day, parents are coming and everything happening.
Yeah.
My teacher saw me and she's like, ये क्या करके ले आई?
What?
Exactly, she's like blaming me for getting a pimple. So what she did, imagine what she did. उसने मेरा हाथ पकड़ा and उसने मुझे back row में खड़ा कर दिया on that day, so that my pimple, which is making me ugly, which I thought.
Of course, you will think that
Exactly,
only because
right?
you removed from
उसने
your.
मेरा हाथ पकड़ा, she held my hand and कि आप पीछे वाली रो पे खड़े हो जाओ.
Okay.
Yeah, our school. That happened when you were in Kabali and that happened.
zonals and everything.
Okay, so that happened with me when we were going for a zonals and everything.
What the hell?
So like at that point, so I couldn't obviously tell her कि this is not right thing.
Because हमें
But
पता
it made me feel so bad that I called my mother कि ऐसे ऐसे हुआ है and just get rid of this pimple because I can't. I have to. My mama got me nail paint. So nail paint लगाने से it has a thinner in it, जिससे आपका पिंपल जल्दी वो होकर heal नहीं होता है, वो जल्दी
dry होता है.
हाँ, वो dry होके वो हो जाता है, फट जाता है. तो वो चीज हुई because you know it was that kind of a pimple. So that happened.
That is pathetic.
My mama came and it happened in 5 other minutes. And when I told my teachers, and I was little had a bleeding also over there.
Yeah.
Imagine I'm like doing this to myself, and even my mama was not supporting me in this thing. Nahi, it's okay, and let me talk to your teacher. But I was like, nahi. I got so scared. Ki pimple nahi, like there's a death to me. And उसके बाद you know what happened, Urvashi? तब तो मेकअप से it got hid and everything.
Yeah.
But lifetime का scar, I still have a scar over here, a little bit of.
You're wearing makeup.
Yeah,
Why am I even
you won't be
looking?
able to see it right now.
Right.
But imagine वो lifetime का scar पड़ गया मुझको यार, just because of that half an hour performance.
I think it's not the scar that we have here. It's how we're scarred.
It's a scar over
in the mind.
It's a deep scar.
Yeah, these are scars that we get
It's a scar in our heart.
through our conditioning and बहुत melodramatic हो रहा है.
Yeah.
But pimple ही था.
नहीं, today I'm laughing.
I
At
know.
that point I was crying.
I know.
Why I did
यार
this to
मैं तो
myself.
मतलब बहुत ही हटके एक बात बोल रही हूँ, and I don't know if you remember this or not, whether you were in school or not by then. When I was in 9th standard and my SST teacher, she came and she started. I was writing. It was we've
I
just
was
moved
there.
up to
Oh my
9th
God.
standard.
You're talking about Manuja ma'am, no?
Yeah. So it was so stupid. Like हमने बस हम 9th class में हम enter ही करा था हमने, and I was just writing. She was dictating, and she looked at me, and she started talking to me about why am I writing with my left hand, because I'm a left-hander. You know what she did, guys? She knows. She always used to have this Nika scale in her hand. She started doing this.
She started beating her.
दूसरा हाथ से लिखो, इससे क्यों लिख रही हो?
It scared me to the death. I stood up
was blank.
because I was sitting right opposite to her, and I stood up इतने डर में कि
और इसने बोला भी कि मैम वो ऐसे ही लिखती है, यहाँ पे वो ऐसे ही लिखती है, and then she was like नहीं उससे लिखो, उससे कभी लिखना नहीं सिखाया क्या तुम्हारे माँ बाप ने?
Oh my God!
And I was so stupid, like 9th standard.
Imagine a teacher doing that. Like what worse you can expect a teacher doing that, guys. Like
people who are sitting in the
who are supposed to teach us to love ourselves. They are teaching us there's something wrong with your pimple, with your left-handed.
यार घर से भी होता है ये, सोसाइटी से होता है, हमसे जो बड़े लोग हैं वही हमारे साथ ये कर रहे हैं, तभी हम लोग ये सीख रहे हैं. So the people who are supposed to teach us self-love, self-esteem, who are supposed to build our character, they are the ones who are doing this. Not blaming them, but my point is that somebody has to break this generational traumatic.
Don't you think so? Gen Z is
self-appearance.
doing that. Like I see lot of Gen Z.
I don't think 9th class में अभी अगर कोई बच्चा है और उसकी टीचर से ऐसे बिहेव कर रही है, I don't think कोई बच्चा सह के अपने घर से शायद बताएगा.
They are raising their voice, but also I want to point out this thing. I am looking at 13-year-old girl on Instagram and she's putting so good makeup, better than me. But guys, she's 13 years old, yaar. I was having mustache, not getting waxed.
Exactly. यार आज I think वो ज़्यादा हो गया राधिका.
You know, you
बहुत ज़्यादा internalize हो
हमारा
गया.
first vaccine experience, how painful it was, but still we held each other's hand,
right,
and went through it.
Oh my god, I cried a lot. I cried a lot, and everybody was like very scared कि ऐसा क्या कर दिया हमने इसके साथ. But
yeah, it was painful.
You know, being hairy, having eyebrows and mustache, you know, and you know, just being fat. हमने इन सब चीजों पे मैंने तो बहुत personally comments सुने हैं. I have the day I got vaccinated and I entered school, Radhika, there were two guys differently in a bus, in my bus and in my classroom. They came to me and they like, और वैक्सीन करा ली? चिकनी लग रही है.
They did this?
Yeah, चिकनी लग रही है. What is चिकनी लग रही है? इससे पहले क्या मतलब है? बुरी लगती थी चिकनी. अच्छी लग रही है.
Who were they? Tell me. Oh
you remember
God! Oh shit!
Creep guy. Yeah.
Oh my God! Such an beep.
I hope that guy sees this.
Hell with you.
So guys, we all have been through it. I'm sure that you also have some stories.
You know, कुछ लड़कियों के facial hairs आते हैं ज़्यादा. And they're going through
people have unibrows. People have teeth gap between.
You know मुझे
gap between their teeth.
मुझे कितना pain होता था eyebrow करवाते हुए और ये upper lips करवाते हुए. दो अब तो razors वगैरह आ गए हैं. So I don't go for waxing. अच्छा guys, I do not. You don't know this thing that I don't go for waxing because I just cannot tolerate the pain.
I still do.
I can't tolerate that pain, so I do razor because I think that is the lifesaver for me. But still, I get most scars and everything, you know, in our hair.
That is what I'm saying now. In our head, we have a picture of perfection in which we want to belong. जिसके लिए हम ये सब करते हैं, हम अपने लिए भी करते हैं. लेकिन I believe that 70%, 60% of the mindset is belonging there. कि you know, we have to look good. We have to look perfect. You know, we can't. Oh my God, you know, my fat, my. No,
I'll tell you about
all of
something.
these things.
I've just तेरी इस बात से मुझे याद आया कि मेरे कॉलेज में ना there was this girl Simran and she got bald. एक दिन बाल थे.
ये सिर्फ गर्ल्स कॉलेज में ही हो सकता है.
Yeah, next day she came and she was the one who she was so gutsy about herself and she was so much. I think I can't get that confidence till now.
It comes from the parents, I think.
And she got bald the next day, and she came like in fireball. Actually, she's like walking with that full
aura and that confidence.
Yeah, confidence. And I'm like looking at her, and I'm getting inspired. Wow, what a girl, my classmate. But I saw a lot of girls saying they were laughing on her. Yeah. The girls themselves are shaming other girls.
Put other girls down.
I feel so bad that girls are not supporting each other. They're making them feel more bad about themselves. Like why? We need to be a team.
I have heard comments like, you know, you don't dress well. You remember how my dressing sense changed when I
told you once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have
sorry.
done. Like, don't be sorry. Are you? It's something that we do intentionally.
Yeah.
Radhika, I think we're doing this podcast not to accuse people that okay, you guys are doing this. We're trying to make you aware that you have to stop doing this because you are hurting
Stop
other
bashing
people.
yourself.
No, I mean you're hurting other people when you're doing it to them. आप खुद के साथ भी वही कर रहे हो, इसलिए आप दूसरों के साथ भी वही कर रहे हो.
Yeah.
तो दोनों तरफ से आपको ये चीजें बंद करनी चाहिए because this is not the society we want our kids to raise in.
So guys, if you have any comments that you want to share about your experience and how you have been bullied or how you have been shamed and you want to share your journey about it, how you are growing out of it, so please comment below and tell us about it. We would love to hear you.
And if you have any personal stories to share, you want to keep it anonymous or you want to keep it confidential, we will make sure that they stay that way. You have our email ID. You can always mail us down in the description.
Or you can basically tell us about your experience on Instagram also. We are available there also. And we have a lot of questions we ask about the topic, the choices and everything. Do follow us over there
and like, share, subscribe. We will come back to you with yet again
another episode on next Tuesday.
Yes. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere else. Thanks for showering so much love for the past 2 episodes and we'll see you.
Bye bye.